Okay, this is a quick video just showing saving basil seeds. So harvesting some basil seeds. Here it is early November on my front yard raised bed vegetable garden along the fence here. And what I have here is basil that I let go to seed. Now last week we had about 4 inches of snow in late October here in New Jersey. That was unseasonably early. But certainly there's nothing more growing on this basil. And I haven't harvested any actual basil from this for a while, but these handful of plants I let go to seed. Now where is the seed on basil? Well, you can see if I put my hand behind it here, it's all along the shaft or length of the stem. So in each of these little areas here. So I could pull the whole thing up or just pull off a piece of it here, but I'll yank a piece out so that I can pull it over and show you what we're going to do with it here. So I put a white tray here just to create a relatively easy to see background for purposes of this video. Now I have never harvested basil seed before, so if anyone has better tips for how to do this, absolutely I am more than open to hearing about it. Now this is a little tough because I have to have one hand holding the video camera here, but I'm just basically stripping the stem to get all of that stuff off, which is the little areas that have the seeds in them. Now there's also some extra bit of dried leaves and stuff along with those seeds, so what I can do is just, if I rub those between my fingers, all the sort of chaff or whatever you want to call it starts to separate from the little black seeds. Now the seeds themselves are actually quite tiny. I'm going to grab some more here. Another batch here. Alright, now in looking at all of this sort of mess here, you may be wondering, well, where are the seeds, or what are the seeds? And what I can tell you is that basil seeds are actually quite tiny, and they're little black seeds. If I kind of shake it out, actually, that's interesting. The seeds tend to roll down first. And I'm going to try to focus as best I can. So, and pointing here. So those right here, the two of those in the middle of the screen, those are basil seeds. And you can see just by comparison to my fingernail there that these are tiny little seeds. So what I'm going to do is collect a bunch of those. And then I'll be able to save those and have lots of basil for growing for next year. All right, so that's all on harvesting basil seeds. I'm going to put them in the refrigerator in a jar so that they will stay and be ready for next spring when I'll plant them, and I will have lots and lots of basil again for next year. Okay, happy gardening.